What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So as we know, Summer Walker was pregnant and had twins. This is what she has announced, a complicated pregnancy. I'm glad that it was a safe pregnancy. But interestingly enough, she had this particular pregnancy or the childbirth with no doctor there. And she carried the term to 42 weeks. Okay. Didn't have a C-section, did a natural birth. And like I said, that must be very difficult. Obviously, when I was in my medical school days, I was able to see a lot of, births. C-sections, which do happen very fast, natural births, which are much more painful and much more, inducing and in labor for the woman. But in all actuality, what you hear is a lot of these black blogs congratulating her. And that is the case in Black America. When we see people who, in my honest opinion, I would say, either financially incompetent or socially or mentally incompetent, we give our congratulations to the mother. And of course, childbirth is it's an awesome thing. It's something that I know a lot of young ladies want to have. But if you listen to Summer Walker's rant in the past about London on the track and black men, I'm a little afraid for those kids if any of those children are boys. I don't know if it's a girls or boys that she had. But Summer Walker has grown up without any father. The mother didn't have a husband. The grandmother didn't have a husband. And when you listen to what she has to say, it's always blaming black men for not being there. And then with that situation, she goes and selects London on the Track. Then selects another guy who you can't stay with, who now you have 3 children because you have twins, and then the first child, which you're probably not even ready to be a mother to twins because you probably don't even have the right infrastructure to take care of the first child. And what happens is that you don't get a chance to look at your own life, to blame you for any decisions that you've made. The only thing that you care about is that you're a mother. Not even counting on the fact that you don't have any sort of stable black men, decent leaders to take care of you or those kids. It doesn't matter. Yet this is what people congratulate women on. You see all the time. Check out somebody in Del Paso Heights in Sacramento, or East Cleveland, North St. Louis, North Little Rock, North Memphis, South Side Chicago. If somebody, it doesn't matter if the person is intelligent or not, if they get pregnant, a bunch of people are congratulating this individual. But look at how unstable the individual is and how they turn out. And ask yourself, would you want your kids to play with her kids? Just think about that. Just based on her personality, based on how she acts online, based on her emotional stability, would you want your kids even in the same classroom as hers? You don't have to answer that question right now, but I think we know what the answer is. Yet you're congratulating them. Now, Summer Walker has money. This is where y'all gonna come back. Well, Summer Walker is wealthy, or she has money, so she can afford to take care of kids. Well, let me just use a equal sentiment. Just because a man has money, does that mean that he can take care of a wife? Money is certain things, but now we got to be honest. When you have a wife, there's a lot of things you need to do. There's a lot of emotional bonding you need. You have to spend time with her. You have to do things with her. Otherwise, she feels like slighted. Children are the same way. Money is one thing, but stability of a family structure is something that kids need. And how much data do we have to look at that single parents are not producing the kids that can compete in America? They can't do it. Then you're gonna complain about there are no resources in Black America. There are no resources in the Black community. You know, you're not. You young men out there don't know how to respect women. Well, where are these men coming from to teach these young men to respect women? They're not being raised by men to be disciplined, to be on time, to build, to start companies, to take care of their women. They don't come from that environment because the mama decided that the daddy was just good to be a sperm donor. So now that the guy who was a sperm donor, and we all know that you didn't think you was going to stay with him. And now when those kids come out, you're now asking, why does that kid, that male child, why is he lazy? Why is he so feminine? Why does he want to go 50-50? Why don't he want to protect his Black woman? And then we're going to act like we don't know how he was raised, how he was reared, and who congratulated his mom when she was pregnant with him. We're going to sit here and act like we don't know when we do know, when we're very aware of what happened. See, we got to stop lying and start being honest here. Honesty is key. And the reality of all of this is we want to congratulate the sisters in our community for whatever they do. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. You have a baby queen, congratulations. Once the male child is completely incompetent and can't do anything, it's not the mother's fault for having it. It's not his fault. Like, why you didn't go get the help? Why you didn't develop? It's weak to blame your mama. Why you didn't go out there and take care of your mom? Or you get put in a position where you're the man of the house at 13 years old, and now you need to sacrifice your own life to support your mom because she couldn't find a husband to do it for you. So now you are trying to sell drugs or trying to hustle. And then because you never got the resources to be somebody, or your mom wasn't emotionally stable enough. And you go through all of these depressions because some kids may have their dad and you don't. And mama gonna tell you she did the best that she could. And she's completely exonerated from this because congratulations, you got pregnant. And it's not only the same thing for Black men, it's the same thing for Black women too. They don't know how to deal with any kind of man, usually, when the man is not there. So now they're trying to figure it out on their own. They need so much help in relationships because some of them have daddy issues, or some of them don't know how to do things. They don't know how to be of value to the opposite sex as much as they should because the other parent was not there. And they have been groomed to be just one-sided, disliking men, or in the case of Black men, disliking Black women, not being of any value to a woman except how to get her in the bed, but not knowing how to protect her, not knowing how to build anything for her or for yourself, or how to be some kind of contributing factor to your community. And you could be a sweet person, could be a great person, but then you know what? You can't make the cut to get into the higher class, or how to work with people because you hate your own people because you've never even seen anything healthy. And I'm not saying it happens with all single parent relationships, but it happens all the time. Now the mother is stressed out because the kids are crying in the middle of the night and the daddy not there. Why are you not coming to pick up your kids? Even though we're not together. So that he moves on with another woman and you upset with him because he's not there. Although you had no intention on this guy marrying you. But congratulations to that situation. Because as long as Black women rocks is getting out there in the media that you don't need men, we can do it all by ourselves. That's all that matters. But we see what the outcomes are. We see what the statistics are. And then when we look at the numbers, guess who can be exonerated from that? Single parents get exonerated from that. So why are y'all congratulating our failures as a community? This kind of behavior has to stop. We can't let the same people who pick their decisions then complain about them when it happens, because we know what's going to happen. It just win. So guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.